What happened? Are you okay?
Mr. Weaver, I'm Dr. Van Tassel. How are you feeling?
Better.
Are you all set for your procedure today? Remember, we talked about this up in the coronary care unit, that you'd be having this angioplasty today. Do you have any questions that you were wondering about before you came down here? We're going to place a little introducer, a little Teflon sheath in that artery, and then through that introducer we're going to place the guiding catheter, and through the guiding catheter, the balloon catheter.
At Schneider USA, we are devoted to just one task: helping others get the most out of life. At Schneider, we design, manufacture, and sell specialized medical devices. These products are used by physicians, nurses, and X-ray technicians, usually in hospital settings. The products are manufactured in different sizes and shapes for specific purposes. For example, one situation where Schneider products are used is to help improve blood flow in a patient's arteries. Cholesterol and other fatty substances build up on the inside walls of the arteries. This slows down the blood flow. This buildup can affect the blood flow to the heart, legs, kidneys, or head. It can be very serious for the patient. It may lead to a heart attack or stroke, even death. The physician uses one Schneider product, a diagnostic catheter, to determine where the buildup is and how serious it is. The physician can see this on a television monitor by using a special X-ray procedure. The balloon catheter is another Schneider product used to expand the artery and improve blood flow. The physician uses a Schneider guide wire to direct the catheter through the artery to the area where the buildup is slowing the flow of blood. When the catheter is in place, the balloon is expanded. This balloon pushes against the fatty substances and expands the artery so blood flows more freely again. This is only one type of catheter. At Schneider, we make a variety of catheters and other related products as well. But this example should help you see how important quality is in everything we do at Schneider.
When I well, I always think about that, well, you know, the doctors can be using this, can be going to a human body, so I know that I want my well to be just perfect.
We have a new philosophy out here, a manufacturing philosophy. It's called JIT, just in time. You could sum it up by saying it's quality at the stores.
Reliability. We have to be relied upon to do our job correctly. We have gone through a lot of time and effort to set up procedures and techniques and materials so that we can make sure that the product that goes out the door is entirely safe.
We need to be at the forefront of these kinds of products, and we're constantly evaluating our product line to make sure that what we're making is the best available technology at that point in time. I think all medical device companies face the same situation as we do. Healthcare costs are increasing, and we need to deliver safe, effective, and inexpensive products for cardiologists and radiologists to use.
Well, every individual here is highly trained in their job. They know exactly what they're doing. And as far as passing one part down to each other, each person inspects their job and the job before an individual. Even some employees that work here, some of their family members have used our balloon catheter. Sometimes it hits very close to home.
We know where it's going, and we know what these products can do to the patients, and I think a lot of people are caring enough to put the best effort into what they make in the products. I care about what I do with the products. I'm more careful and really cautious about it. Quality means it's making the best possible product you can make.
It takes many people with many different skills to produce and sell Schneider products. Schneider employees work in many different areas. in research and development, in engineering, in production, and clean rooms. Schneider employees work in testing labs, in administration and marketing and other support functions, and in sales. Schneider USA and Schneider Worldwide headquarters are located in Plymouth, Minnesota. There are also facilities in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Zurich, Switzerland. And although this is a very diverse workforce, concentrating on different tasks, Schneider employees do have many things in common. One is a sense of teamwork. Every individual makes an important contribution to the success of the team, no matter where the person works. Another thing Schneider people share is an uncompromising commitment to quality in everything they do. We can trace that commitment to quality to Schneider's beginning, back in 1983 as Angiomedics. The company started with one patented product, a diagnostic catheter called the Soft Tip. This innovative product, with its soft, flexible tip, helped to reduce damage to the artery walls when the catheter was used. A few years later, the young company was acquired by Pfizer Incorporated. The Schneider name was adopted from Schneider Medentag, a highly regarded Pfizer company in Zurich, Switzerland. Schneider USA and Schneider Europe began working together to form today's Schneider Worldwide organization. The result has been excellent. Pfizer is internationally successful as a chemical, pharmaceutical, and medical products company. Pfizer quality has been a trademark for over 140 years. The strength and resources of Pfizer have helped Schneider achieve remarkable growth. But in the long run, it's the people of Schneider who deserve the largest share of credit for the company's continuing growth. These are people who understand the critical importance of quality and outstanding performance in every product we manufacture. They are the reason that Schneider products are leaders in the field around the world.
The employee is the most important resource at Schneider, and we want to ensure that we help them achieve both professional as well as personal growth. The idea is to have them understand the operation and feed upwards to engineers and management better methods of doing things and methods of improving quality.
The R&D department, manufacturing engineering department, they listen to us very, very well. We do feel as though we have some input, and the teamwork makes it happen around here, I believe.
Teamwork, we always communicate each other, share ideas, and respect their ideas.
And our support from our technicians and our engineers is very good. When we have a problem, it's a group-type decision. We get together, we talk about it, we get options.
I like to spend at least up to a third of my time on the floor or in our controlled environment area, getting to know the people, the processes. The impression I get from the floor is people want the change, want to see positive changes, and are quite willing to participate in making those changes successful.
Everybody here is very approachable. You can go and talk to anybody when you're trying to solve a problem, including the president of the company. And you can't say that about a lot of companies. So that's very nice.
Excellent work environment, excellent people to work with, and it's a growing company.
If you like what you're doing, if you want to stay with it, you can stay, but there is opportunity where you can learn all the job if you want to. It's up to you.
It's very much oriented toward advancing people from within. And I think if you've proven yourself in one area, your reputation is generally known around the company, and they'll say, yeah, let's give her a chance.
We make sure that our days are going to be filled with not just making good product, but just also enjoying our work. And we feel we belong to the company. We feel we're a very important part of it.
Working for a company that's doing a very good job at its field, you feel very proud to be in that company. And And you know, if somebody asks, where do you work? And you can say Schneider, and it's recognized in many different areas, all around the world. And so you're proud to be part of that.
The company was founded in 1983 with a vision for a superior product and a commitment to quality production. Dr. Robert Van Tassel, Medical Director of Schneider, is President and Consulting Cardiologist of the Minneapolis Heart Institute at Abbott Northwestern Hospital. As one of Schneider's founders, he helped create the vision and commitment to quality that will lead Schneider into the 21st century.
Well, I was working with the Minneapolis Heart Institute and the group of cardiologists here at Abbott Northwestern Hospital, and we felt that there could be better tools, better catheters that could be made to make it safer for our patients. It took probably 2 or 3 years from the time we had the concept of developing a soft tip catheter until we could get engineers that would develop it and produce it for us. I think the soft tip catheter has been a major advance in cardiac catheterization and angiography. As Schneider's expanded, they now make catheters or products for all areas of the body. The vessels leading to the head that would be used by the neuroradiologist, the blood vessels in the leg which would be used by the radiologist, as well as the cardiac catheters used by the cardiologist. One of the most exciting jobs that I've had with Schneider is being chairman of their scientific advisory board. And as such, I've been able to gather a group of doctors from around the country, north, south, east, and west, bring them to Minneapolis, to Schneider. And I think it's been good for Schneider to have the opportunity to have the direct input of the practitioners, the clinicians using their tools in the field. When in the last 10 years, there's been no field of medicine that's had the explosive growth that cardiology has. Much of that has been really flamed by the interventional cardiology, the balloon catheters. I see this continuing over the next 10 years. The physician that places that catheter into the heart of a patient runs the risk of a disaster if there's a defect in that product. And the quality of the product is paramount. It's paramount for the company, it's paramount for the patient, it's paramount for the doctor, the cardiologist. It's critically important that that product be of the highest quality. Patient safety is the utmost importance. And Schneider has had this commitment early on and continues to have the commitment to making products for safer angiography and safer angioplasty.
We manage our business here at Schneider on the basis of a few relatively simple principles that are meant to provide a vision for all of us, not only of what Schneider is now, but what we intend to be in the future. I think the best way to describe this vision is to describe it as a series of partnerships. And the first, and I believe most important partnership we have is the one with our customers. To begin with, that partnership obligates us to provide quality product and service that meets the customer's expectations every time. The products we make here at Schneider are manufactured to be used in critical and oftentimes life-saving medical procedures. And every time one of our products is taken out of the package, it's absolutely essential that it perform as it is expected. But I think beyond this relatively basic description of product quality, we have a further obligation in our customer partnership to work closely with them to design new products and new technologies that will in fact set a new level of expectation, a new standard by which we'll be measured. And importantly, not just a new standard by which we'll be measured, by a new standard by which we will be compared with our competition and our competition with us. To do this obviously takes a lot of work. We have to provide exposure for all of our employees, all of us, frequently with the customer. And we do this by sending people into the cath labs around the country to observe procedures and see how our products are used. And we do it by virtually every week bringing groups of customers into our plant here in Minneapolis and sitting them down with small groups and even with individuals to better describe and clarify the expectations they have for us and for our products. Our second important obligation and partnership is the partnership we all have with each other as employees. The way we're organized here at Schneider very much encourages and in fact realistically demands a tremendous amount of participation and involvement on the part of every employee, evaluating and re-evaluating constantly how we do business in order to focus on those things that must be improved to maintain our competitive edge in the medical products business. But we certainly can't expect that kind of involvement and participation on the part of the people that work here if we don't work very, very hard to define an environment that encourages and appropriately rewards individual as well as small group contributions to our continued success. Our third partnership is the partnership we have with our parent corporation, Pfizer. This partnership, first of all, obligates us to share openly not only our successes but our failures with the offices in New York as well as the many other operating companies around the country so that we can work together at this process of continuous improvement. And of course, we are also obligated to provide the shareholders of Pfizer with a fair and equitable return on their investment in our company.
Many people working in many different areas of a growing company with a common commitment to teamwork and quality. Schneider will be there, providing the resources and the support employees need. Our goal as a company is to help the employees who manufacture Schneider products, the physicians who use our products, and the patients who benefit from our products get the most out of life.